3-month build-up, one courageous 32-year-old Swede born half a world away, united golfers, both men and women around the globe, and made a powerful statement. And it all started Thursday morning off the 10th tee, just before 9 o'clock local time. Thousands gathered around the tee, huge media throng, and man, could you feel the pressure.
From Stockholm, Sweden, please welcome Annika Sörenstam.
I don't know, there's be some players I think would have a hard time drawing the club back right here.
I don't think I've ever seen a player hit a shot with more pressure and more tension in my life.
She hit 4 wood and she hit it exactly where she wanted to, right before the slope on the 10th fairway.
She said to me later that there was so much adrenaline flowing through her body she could almost not stand it.
Quite honestly, she almost hit the shot too far.
It was knee buckling indeed, and after a solid iron shot, she had a good look at birdie here on her first hole.
She cozied that up nicely for an easy par and get off the really good start.
Really all she wanted to do. She opened with 3 pars, then faced the par 3 13. 176 yards.
Pin was all the way in the back of the green, and a tough pin to get the ball back to, and she just flew it past the hole. What a solid play that was.
From the fringe, putting for birdie.
Just keeping things under control.
And into red figures. A birdie on her 4th hole of competition, and it meant so much to her to get off to a start just like this.
It was a great little birdie. I hit 6 iron on that hole, and I told my caddy, well, at least I made 1 birdie. So, you know, it was a relief. And after that, I mean, it was, especially on this course where you know that there's going to be bogeys out there, I wanted to make a birdie or 2 just to feel a little more comfortable. And because, I mean, it's, if you start making bogeys, then, you know, the scores go higher and higher. So it was a relief. And then, you know, it was really cool. I mean, the guys were so nice to me, so it was fun.
The guys being Aaron Barber and Dean Wilson, her playing companions, the 2 rounds. She made 2 more solid pars. Now her 7th hole of the day, the other par 3 on that side.
Hung it out a bit to the right, just off the edge of the bunker. Got a wonderful kick using the slope. Turns out to be an excellent shot.
One of the closer shots of the day at 16. She had a good chance here to move to 2 under par.
I think she misread this just a little bit, or the dampness of the green just didn't let the ball break into the hole.
That front hole location got peppered, as you can see from our shot link graphic, but there's Annika, the red dot. She was in there close, amongst the closest of the day. She parred 17, also 1 under, coming to her 9th hole. Another fairway. She did not miss a fairway on her first 9.
Very important at Colonial to have the ball in the fairway. The greens are small, and you have to have it in the fairway to make any kind of positive iron play.
2 putts away, Patty, from an under par score on her first 9 holes.
Well, she's just happy to get that ball in the middle of the green, and a nice solid putt.
She told me afterwards she never really had the great feel in her hands, and that's exposed really on the short shots, the pitches, the chips, and the putting. But still, what a solid start. 34, 8 pars and a birdie for Annika. And yes, it has been all Annika all the time. The other players in the field have been dealing with it, acknowledging it, and admiring it. And here were some of their remarks here early in the week at Colonial.
This whole experience with the media attention, with all the hoopla and all this, you know, it's just going to make the rest of her career a lot easier. I mean, just think about it. Next time she turns up at the major, it's going to be like playing in a Wednesday Pro-Am for her.
I think that this is going to be the beginning of many women competing or trying to compete on the PGA Tour. I think that the purses are so much larger that it's worthwhile if you can make it out here to try to play out here. And I think that eventually we will have a young, strong enough female that will be able to compete at this level out here. So it won't surprise me if this is a stepping stone to more of this happening.